okay. Besides the enemy flying off in different directions, got this. Okay. I was able to get the jump fixed. However, as you can see, we're slower and we are not moving in the directions that we want to. If I put this in, yeah, it is in debug mode. It's putting in the movement input direction. And it does the ledge hop. Oh, I fixed it. Okay, that's even more confusing. I fixed it by ledge hopping. Huh? A normal jump. Check jump multiplier. Yeah. Is dead is unticked. That's correct. And then if I flip, it's fine. Facing right is being ticked and is running is ticked. Right, hang on. Is facing right is not ticked. That's not being called upon. Is facing right. Which is the flip. Can flip. We can flip. Okay, this is where we're going to cry. I don't want to open up there. I want to edit. This is the respawn thing, and then I also need player control probably at some point, but let's have a look. I realize I should probably bear with 1 second. Oh no, I know how to do this. What's this? Oh no, I know how to do it. But gonna drag me over here. Oh no, that'll be upside down. Hang on. There we go. Now we're flippied. That way I can face this way. Oh, but that looks awful. We'll go back this time. Right. That's where the saw the health. Player controller is dead equals false. Yeah, so I was able to, in my free time, I was able to reference in another script. I learned how to do that, which actually helped me at work today. That really excited me. I was like, oh, it's referencing in another script. I've got to go to the other script. Player controller. This is the new one. Is dead. I don't think we need the is dead, do we? If there is an instant respawn. And flip false. The normal jump false. Right. Maybe I could add in is facing right true. Player controller is facing right true. Facing direction is facing right. Let me just copy that to make sure it's exactly the same. It should reference in. It shouldn't yell at me. It didn't yell. Let's see if it has done anything. If it has done. all myself. Right. Well, now. Oh, now it's just got it. Now it's just got it selected all the time. That's not what I want. Oh god, now it's flipped it. Hang on. Okay, that's not what we want. That did turn it on. Did turn it on. It didn't fix it. Sippy cup of coffee. Maybe mix it down like a little bit. There we go. Do I search? Where is face direction? Facing direction. Right. Is facing right with the input direction. Oh, hi! We got a new guy. Hello! Leo Max, welcome on in. We are bug fixing. Yay! How are you? We're currently trying to figure out why our person is running backwards. Hello! That's a lovely little emote. Is that yours? That is yours. Hello! I need to update my emotes. they're all of me and not of my avatar, so I'm just like, I should probably update that. Gotta love finding bugs. Yeah, I know what the problem is, I just don't know how to fix it. So I'm hoping if I check movement direction. Do that. I don't know if I can put public voids inside public voids. That doesn't sound like something I should do. What is it? Let's have a look whilst I try and figure it out. I missed last stream is the in-depth romance update in effect yet. My guy, we're just trying to be able to run. What are you expecting? That thing, semicolon, that's it. Huh? And then I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of it and I can show the problem. Huh? Oh, yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that, there we go. Also, the VTube sprite is looking more crisp. That is good to see. I'm not sure what was going on last time where it was going, Line 33 can't compile. It cannot compile. Right, so we're trying to fix a respawn issue. So obviously we can move left and right, we can jump and we can flip, we can jump, we can wall slide, all of that. Until we respawn. We can jump, but we can't face right. And if I go into debug mode, I am in debug mode. Facing right doesn't tick, and then I've tried to try and set it to true, but then it's always facing right. But funny thing is it fixes itself once it flips up here. So I'm just like, huh? You've been in a cave for 40 days and 40 nights obsessing over how to improve the VTube model in game. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, then it's back to normal. And then if we murder ourselves again, it then goes back to the exact same problem. Until we... try and line this up. We flip back up here again, and then it fixes itself. And obviously that is not a mechanic that I want. That is not a fun bug. That is a bad bug. So I'm just trying to see if I can get it to check on the direction movement. Which I shouldn't have to reference in. So you don't change is facing right based on input, but on the events that happen. It should be based on input. Yeah. If it's facing right and movement input direction is 0, flip. If it's more than 0 or under 0, then flip. Hollow Knight had a bunch of bugs in it. Hey, if you make your entire game about bugs, you've already solved the first problem. Because then you can just say it was a feature, and that It was technically something that came with the game. I realized when I sip my coffee, my avatar goes into a really bad frowny face. Yeah, it's just facing right. What else do I have as facing right? This resets it. Which manually forces it to face right. Wow, if facing right is facing right. Facing direction. Can I copy that? If that's the part that's fixing it. Oh, it does not exist in current context. Do I have to get the component? Do I have to get the is facing right component? Those can't be the only two instances. There's one up here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, can flip. Could it be set to false permanently after you respawn? Ah, see, it was, and then I said, so originally, if the player is dead, everything was set to false. But now, once the player is dead, set is dead to false. So now it's a double false, so then it becomes true. Where is my is dead? I'll just type it in here. He's like, sorry, is dead does not exist. Huh? It does exist. Where is my is dead? Where did it go? Oh god. Here. Yeah, so if you're dead, then you can't move, you can't flip, you can't jump, you can't wall jump, and you can't climb ledge. So I then set that to false if the player respawns. So technically, that should all be cancelled out. Technically. Which it is. It's just, it's the right flippy. I need to... It depends on the execution order. This is true. Yeah. Maybe... moves the player. Spawns the player. Then sets everything. Is the player respawn coming after the player controller component? It's a good question. That's an excellent question. As you can see, I'm not very, I am hodgepodging this together, and that's why I'm dedicating an entire stream to fix one bug. I was able to fix like a little bit over the weekend, but my skills lay in art, not code. So I've been watching a ton of tutorials, and hope that they stick together, and most of the time they don't, so then it leads to these bug streams. I'm trying to think. I feel like that shouldn't affect it too much. Come on, brain, think. Finding solutions to the troubles are my specialty. I'm a program. Everybody, all two of you, we must praise. I'm a very small streamer. I stream these mainly so my friends and my work can see the updates, because it classes towards like personal learning. But yeah, we're small. Salvation has appeared. It has. Salvation has appeared. I know it can be very. It's not practical trying to fix code over a stream. I have had people try before, and they have not Well, they have succeeded, to be fair. PK, who pops their head in every so often, is able to help most of the time. Usually we just keep running into walls until eventually we pass through. I'm just trying to think. Facing at the moment, I need to. The name facing road does not exist in the current context. I need the context. It's also, especially because I've been here for 5 minutes. This is true. You've managed to narrow down pretty much what's going on. I think streaming should be for yourself and any viewers who are just at it for benefit. This is true. This is true. And this means I can go back, and if I feel like I remember the problem, then I can look at it on stream and I'm like, oh, that's where I went wrong. I've done that a few times. And if I have a breakthrough, then I clip in. I'm like, look, this 1 second here, I felt very smart. I felt very smart. Right, I'm trying to think. I need, is facing right does not exist in the current context. That means I gotta reference it into here. Reference. My head is slowly cranking up after the coffee. I control. I need to reference in. No, I've referenced in the player controller script. So surely it should have the is facing right. Oh wait, hang on. Do I need to do controller? Is this, does that make it work? Is that referencing it in? You'll have reckons. This is true. When I'm like, hey, what did the chat say, or what did Enlightened Goblin say? When I gotta fill it first. The player control variable is empty in this case. You gotta fill it first. On tap. Remember your training. Basically, calling none is dead, and at the moment. Wait, is this not doing anything? Is this not doing anything at all? Love how you differentiated chat and... It's you, 66, and then the chat. But I watched so many complicated videos and only barely understood a little bit to get where I am right now. Is this calling upon my... But it understands this. No? It just declared a variable. You gotta fill the variable by taking a reference to the player. I forgot how you do this in Unity. Oh. Fill the variable by taking a reference to the player. How do I reference another script? Let me Google. Where's my... There you go. Unity, how to reference script in another script. Is the player respawn component inside the player asset? No. They are two separate. So these were two separate scripts. Well, they are two separate scripts. Respawn is not referenced inside player controller, I don't think. No, it is not. However, I did put player controller in here, unless it's meant to be the other way around. If it is, you could just call get component player controller. It's not referenced. Should I... Is it a... private... Be a private void? No, it wouldn't be a private void. Bool? Would it be a bool? Where should I add it? No, it's definitely not a float. I'm gonna say private. Probably isn't a bool, but player respawn. Like that. Right. You had the classic art design post struggle. The designer spent 4 or 5 hours on 30 updates the design. 13 minutes. Yeah. 200 plus updates. Yeah, it's just like, here is a little scribble of this little bug. 3,000 updates. Here is a masterpiece I spent 60 hours on. 60 updates, and it's like, oh, I see. It's just the scribbles. It's the scribbles and the memes that people want. Right, if I pop a layer... Players respawn there. I can call... I'm assuming that's what you mean is the player respawn component inside the player asset. Let's find out. They're gonna yell at me. Well, it's yelling about the face right. I feel like you can only post the masterpiece if you have like a time lapse of it. Oh, my time lapses literally are just like, here's 2 seconds of a scribble and then like 10 minutes of rendering. You have to create a game object variable that shows the inspector that shows the inspector. Then you drag it on the player respawn. After that, you can call. Oh wait, no, hang on. I think I might have that. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I remember doing something like that. This. This is what I have. Yes? I dragged it. I did a thing. Player respawn script. And player controller script. That? Yeah? Yeah? Is that good? Did I do good? It's like, I did something. So player controller is populated then. Yeah, yeah, yes. I'm gonna get rid of this in case it does something, but maybe I should leave it there. I don't know. They are connected. I can reference in. So I'm not sure what is facing right. And the issue is the execution order. So do I just have to keep flipping these around? Could I move this? Move this here? I don't know if that makes any difference. I'm gonna copy this. Get rid of it for now, just so it isn't yelling at me. Yeet. Don't worry about the enemy, we'll fix that later. It ain't flipping. My controller did. Basically, you gotta restart cam flip. Also, on the respawn method. Someone else said I should change the flip as well. So if 2 people have said it, then it has to be right. This. I need to reset the check movement direction, so after is dead false, try can flip equal true. True? Let me just double check it is can flip. Or is it just flip? It's just flip. I'm not assigned to flip because it is a method group Also, went through an emotional rollercoaster designing some acrylic LED light stands. Unfortunately, the end of the ride was positive. Yeah! It was can flip? Or was it private? Oh, I'm searching in the wrong... Oh, it is private. Can we set you to public? Is it inaccessible to the protection level? I doubt. Is it because I didn't save it? Aha! It's because I didn't save it. Right, let's try. Yeet. 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 Oh my god, it works! We're just slow as balls! Why are we slow? What is this movement? Okay, now we gotta reset the movement. We're getting there. I'm very grateful for your help, by the way. I'm very grateful for your help. I would not have figured that. I would have been looking at face left, face right for freaking ages. Nah, new issue. Yeah, well, this isn't technically a new issue. This is just like the final issue, which is the speed. Is it to do with the rigid body? Surely it's got to be do with one of my floats, right? Movement speed, yeah. And do I need to reset my movement speed? Yeah, control, movement speed equals 10. Please tell me that's an easy fish. It feels different. Or maybe it doesn't. Not that then. Movement speed is a constant. It's a constant pain in my ass. Do you perhaps change your speed when falling? There is an air drag multiplier. There is air drag. Which I suppose could be doing it? Maybe? Things like speed, it's very hard to help without debugging the numbers. Just gonna throw this in here just to make sure that it's pulling the right. It's calling the right numbers and not just like multiplying stuff. Because imagine if you respawn and it doubles the drag or something. Mode. Start again. In this case, I believe the issue with the speed part is of the equation. Movement speed is 6. Movement speed is 6. Now movement speed is 10. But that doesn't seem to be what's causing it to slow. It's just because I set it to... It's not air drag. It perhaps activates gravity only when falling. Maybe. Maybe. Where is my gravity? Do I have that on a public? Let me check gravity. Gravity. Do not have anything for gravity. Maybe it's movement force? Yeah, so I wasn't lying. This is faster technically because this movement is at 10. However, for the time being, I need to put that at 6. If I do that. Look at the rigid body. Angular drag, gravity gravity scale 3. Should be 3. None of that changes. Slider? Yeah, I see no changes. No clue. I wish you luck. Well, thank you very much for helping me with the first part. I very much appreciate your help. We will just have to go on a little bug hunt adventure. Yeah, maybe just a second movement. That's wall sliding. Directions and the flip. See, I did jump over to Godot. I started making this game during the whole Unity controversy. So I started learning Unity, and then I tried to hop over to Unreal, and then I tried to hop over to Godot, and then I went back to Unity because C# was just a lot easier to learn, which obviously sucks because obviously they did big smelly things, but as just there was a lot more tutorials, and for somebody who didn't know a lot about coding, it was probably the easiest for me at the time. I think if I was to redo this, and if Godot settles on a UI that they like, because I was following a tutorial for Godot and it was like, okay, now click this button, and I'm like, where's the button? was like, where has it gone? The UI has changed since then. Is it the velocity? Is it this? For complete beginners? There's just so many tutorials. Yeah, a lot of content. I was looking for stuff like for bugs that I had with Godot, and I was just getting absolutely nothing. And I was like, I think Godot will be good in like a couple of years once for beginners, once there's like a few more tutorials and stuff. But for now, it's just like for a beginner, I was just like, I need something that has a lot of material. Linear drag? Linear drag doesn't get affected. Half the issues I found on Godot, I fixed them with Unity tutorials. Oh! See, I don't think I'd be able to flip between the two, just because I don't understand. I understand code like a little bit. I just don't understand how to fix it. It's like the bug part that I can't do. You use C# on Godot as well? Oh, it's been a while since I used Godot, to be fair. I think it was probably about a year ago. If RG velocity is 0. What have we got in here? Right, I don't need this. I don't need that. Because that doesn't actually help us. That doesn't fix the problem. Can flip is true. Yes. Do you think it's to do with the velocity? And I changed some of these to public, so I'm seeing them. I don't have any private plates, do I? What kind of game I'm working on? Haha, I was a bit optimistic. I wanted to make a Metroidvania. Now I'm just settled for making one level. Just getting the basic mechanics in. This is my level so far. It's getting there. We're just getting like the core mechanics in. I took a big break between Christmas and summer, just because like I was mentally spent. But story-wise, it's about the last star crashing into Earth, and you have to pick up the remaining star essence, and fight enemies that want that essence along the way. I brainstormed like an entire story and characters and all of that, but I can't do any of that unless I have an actual working, like, fundamental game. Oh, no! No! Oh, you're back now? Okay, there you go. I was literally typing in the chat. I was like, no, not add help. But yeah, basically, star falls down, last star falls down, crashes into the remaining of Earth. This is the part where you've, like, crashed all the way down. It was terrible timing. Ads always find a way. Ads find a way. She crashes into Earth, and you've got to basically try and climb back to the surface, kind of a bit like Celeste. And gaining power along the way to fight the main boss. But we can't do any of that unless we have a working game. So, we have spikes in place, and we started on enemies, and then I was like, oh, I probably need to respawn if we're gonna die to enemies. And now we're here. And now we're stuck. He's facing right, facing direction. Input. Right, it has to be something not resetting properly. I can't possibly get all of these on the screen at once. I don't need ledge climb. Right, this little enemy flying across, he's not meant to be here, but he can do what he wants. You've done great progress so far in my eyes. Well, thank you. For somebody who doesn't code, I feel like I've done an okay job. I just wish that was... I just wish that was just like, hey, here's a prefab of an entire side-scroller. Just add in your artwork, and I'll be like, that would be great. But then I don't get the satisfaction of making. The movement speed is still changing to 10. Why? I removed that, didn't I? Did I save it? Did I not save it? I might not have saved it. I didn't save it. But yeah, I just love drawing and animating and making music and stories and characters and everything, and I'm like, a game would be great if I could code. Right, checking everything. Don't turn to 10. Okay, it doesn't turn to 10, but now as slow as balls. Why? Why are the balls slow? Can we reduce the angular drag? That doesn't do anything. Can we linear drag? That doesn't do anything. What about the mass? No. What about the gravity? I just... Oh! I kind of need gravity to be on the floor. How I move in the first place. Yeah. That might play it freaking flying. It's a big old script. I have to type this all up from scratch. So, we've got check jump, normal jump, we've got wall jump, flip. Oh, hang on, I should probably start from the beginning. Check if wall sliding, ledge, surroundings. That's kind of how gravity works. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. I don't think I was expecting them just to float upwards like a balloon. I'm assuming this is where. It's been so long since I've properly looked through this. This is my player controller, isn't it? Yeah, all of it is just like attempting to jump, normal jump, wall jump, apply movement. Like if I'm grounded and I'm wall sliding and the input direction is this way, then... I've even started to put game object items in soon. I was hoping to be able to pick up some health. But first we gotta be able to respawn properly. Fix one bug, get 2 bugs. No bugs. Apply movement. That's the method, I think. I just type it in. Apply movement here. This one. There I go. What do you see? What your coda eyes see? Is it that air drag multiplier? Is this what is causing the issue? I bet that for some reason it thinks the player is not grounded. So it goes for the air drag thing. I think it did say it was grounded. Could reset the grounded. We reset to check if the player's grounded. Yeah, is grounded is checked. I'll wait for this little enemy to go past. Try setting player is grounded when respawning. Let's try that. Let's try. Player controller. Will it just be player controller is grounded? Is grounded. I don't want to force it to stay on true though. Can I force it to check? I'm currently checking for grounded, to show the gizmo. It's grounded. Yeah, here we go. Check surroundings. Overlap circle of the physics 2D gizmo that I have. It's touching a wall. It's touching a ledge. Maybe I could do check surroundings. That would. No, let me try that. That's fine. This is a tricky pickle. Wish there was just a general way of just resetting everything. I was tempted just to delete the is dead. How to debug on Visual Studio? That's a good question. I'm sure I've done it once. It's been a while since I've done that. I was tempted just to delete the is dead and see if that fixes it. And then at least I know it's in there. Try to copy this, delete it. Rip apart the code and see if it fixes itself. Then we know if the problem is coming from that section or not. It's coming from the is dead section. Aye. Okay, so it's literally coming from these lines. But apparently setting the whole of is dead to false doesn't work. Maybe I need that if it's so maybe if I'm bashing something out of my butt just to see if it works. If the player controller is dead equals true? This is probably gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? Make it false. Equals to true. Let's look at another thing. See. Controller is dead equals false. I did not like it. Whether it actually does anything is a different question. Did I just code? What? Yeah. And that's why I live stream this sort of stuff, because I'm just like, yay! My brain, the single two brain cells I have connected. Right, so even though before I was technically saying I wanted it to be false, it needed to be in a, is this a statement? A variable? Look, Ma, I did a code. I'm just expecting someone to go in and like, oh, you're winning, son, and I'm just spinning around going, whee! Oh, God. And that's why I'm coding, because even though it's hard as hell, when I actually get a hold of it, I'm just like, oh, monkey did the big brain. Monkey did the big smart. And this is probably the most rudimental thing in code, but to me, it's big brain. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what the difference is between this. I've copied it, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. What's the difference between this and that? Is this not actually doing anything? Is that not setting it to false? Whereas this is saying, if the player controller is true, then set it to false. I think I get it. I was missing out a part of the instruction. Coding is very fun. In a matter of seconds, it can make you feel like the dumbest person in existence or the smartest one to have ever lived. I can see why people like coding. Wait, hang on. Do people actually like coding, or do they just like the satisfaction of when coding works? There we go. Oh my god. Holy shit. Right, my enemy ran off. My enemy is currently flying. Right, that's a different problem entirely. This little guy is flying everywhere, and I'm not sure why. You like coding? Finding solutions to problems is fun. This is true. This is true. Problem solving can be fun, especially when... I feel like it's very satisfying at the end. I feel like the end result is more satisfying than the working out. The working out just makes my head hurt. Don't know anything about coding, but to me, bug fixing and everything just seems like black magic, and I enjoy it. It seems that way. It feels like that. Right, let me quickly see what my little enemy is doing, because... Where is he running off to? I need to move my character, because he's bouncing off at an angle. Is your gravity wrong or something? No. Hang on, let's move the player. Then we got a different issue. Get over here. Get over here. Right, what are you doing? Oh, you're slowly falling. Oh, that hurt though. That did hurt. Okay, good. That's fine. You were working before. Why aren't you working now? Angular drag. Is that it? Is it dragging you down at an angle? No, you're still... Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? It's like he's not connecting with the floor. Is it your hitbox? Is it your collider? I know a lot about coding, and for me, it still feels like magic. You guys are the wizards of code and computers. The computer wizards. I'm trying to figure out this little guy's problem. Please don't look at my hierarchy. It's totally right, and it's meant to balance between that and that. I was not doing this last time. Why? Doesn't have an angular drag. It could be the... Could be its box. Technically the box isn't hitting the floor. Who's just joined the Discord? Sorry, I'm being nosy. It popped up. Who said hi? Oh, hello! I'll wave. I'll say hi. There you go. we have game progress in here. It's been a little while since I posted in there. However, you can see all the progress we've made so far. We also post art and pet pictures in there. It's just a cozy little place. It shouldn't bother you too much with spam because no, not too much because fix the box. What box? This green thing. This dark soul. There's usually a... Why am I being dumb? I feel like... Oh, hang on. Here? No. Where is it? I swear there's like a... How do I change the freaking box? How do I... Oh, is it because I'm in debug mode, maybe? That's why I was in debug mode, right. Is it that? Is it because it's not touching the floor? No. Is it because he's on the wrong render layer? It doesn't seem to be connecting with the floor. Yeah, the collider should... Layer default. Put it on the same layer as layer. It doesn't really have physical properties. I balked it. The weird thing is, it was working last stream. And I haven't changed anything from it. It just registers events. Collision detection. The player, what does it... So many scripts. Changing is trigger. Usually colliders for movement are not triggers. Yes. Oh. No, the script is balked, I think. Because it's not bouncing between these 2 points as well. Enemies. Turn this up. This is for the player, isn't it? Take damage. It's just the damage. Oh, hydration reminder. I'll have a sip of coffee. Okay. Oh, patrol script. There we go. Yeah, between point A and point B. Where did I... There you go. Yeah, it should bounce between point A and point B as a patrol. However, it doesn't seem to be noticing that now. My avatar during the costume. Coffee. Let me see if it does it again. Hang on. No, I just went back to normal. Flippy flippies. Distance. Point A, point B. Is it because it's got the 1 next to it? Because of that, is it? Why are you sinking? Why are you sinking and running away? Come back here. Current point equal point B transform. That will almost never happen. That will almost never be true. So are you saying just to get rid of it? This is specifically something I watched a tutorial for, so I don't know why it's not. Just delete this bit. Although I don't... Oh, this bit here. Wait, all of this? Hey, PK! Hi, we've been debugging. We now have another issue. The distance should be good enough, I think. You think? Did I get rid of all of this? Sounds fun. It's not fun, PK. It's not fun. But, Leomax has been helping a little bit. I managed to be able to do a little bit of bugging as well. No, line 35. Just in the if. Line 35. Get rid of this. When Hollow Knight lo-fi bass drops. That's not gonna like that, is it? No. Just get rid of the thing after. Oh, this bit. Debuggy. We can make some fun stuff soon. We just need to get rid of all the bugs. Otherwise, we're gonna have a big old... It's still sinking! What is it doing? On line 40 as well. not understanding is why is it not triggering on points? This last stream, it was bouncing between here, no problem. No clue what you changed. No clue. Absolutely no clue. Point A. Maybe flip is just not working. So what's broken this time? Well, I'll have you know. So last stream, let me get it up actually, because then you guys can actually see I'm not going crazy. It works. Just not at the moment. Video producer. Is this one? Go to VOD page. Go. I think it was towards the end. I probably edited the video, what, to make it work? I'm trying to find it. Where is it? It did work. Ah. Is he patrol? Hang on. Guys. There is footage, I swear. I swear, hang on. Bear with. I want to prove to myself. Not that you can really see it on the screen anyway. It's tiny. Right. I'm giving up on that. It did work! It did! Next coding problem is perfecting the tax fraud mechanic. No. No. Basically what it should do is it should, when it gets to point B, or point A, it should flip and then go back and flip. And if the player touches it, then it should deal damage. That's all I have it doing for. However, it's phasing through the floor. I put it on the same layer as ground. What layer is the player on? The player is just on default. Not on default. What are these on? These are all on default. Sounds like an easy fix. Tell me, PK. Show the movement. Currently phasing through existence. Look. Oh, no, wait, hang on. It's bouncing, but it's getting lower. Ow. And then it just drifts away. Movement code. Movement code! Why is it falling? It's like it's not touching the floor. It's like the collider isn't colliding. It's not doing a floor thing. Freeze position, click Y. Have you seen this? Or do I need to type this? It syncs because the collider is a trigger, so the gravity pulls it down. Ah. On rigid body 2D. Wait, that's not here. Rigid body 2D, yes. Right, yeah. Freeze position, click Y. Is it that easy? Oh my god. Thank you! Oh no, it's gone! Now it doesn't bump into the thing. Okay, hang on. So now it doesn't sink. But now it doesn't bump into this. I died. I did. Maybe it should have been X. Will that not stop it from going left and right? Yeah, now it's just falling. Yeah, Y is definitely the correct one. You died is my favorite screen. It's everyone's favorite screen. Let's fix the code. Doodle-doodle-doo. Bug Band is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, Bug Band is pretty much my favorite. Love it. Love it. Or set gravity to 0. I can't move it. Stop bonking. Why did it bonk before, but not now? Like literally 2 seconds ago, it bounced off of it, but now it doesn't want to. Oh. Something's happening with the box collider. It's not doing what I want it to do. Box collider ain't colliding. The distance you calculate is probably not absolute. Huh? That sounds like a very clever sentence that I don't understand what it means. Vector 2 distance can give a negative number. Give a negative number. You think? Is the issue? Go on. Enlighten me. Tell me. Have I done that? Oh! Oh. Here and here. I've done the wrong... One of them should be that. Maybe this. Like that. Let's try. If not, we'll flip it. I'll freeze Y. I have gravity on 0. I'll try freezing Y if this works. Oh, it doesn't like that. Does it bounce though? No. Right, hang on a sec. Let me do that. With no bounce. Else if this one 940, yeah. Also, yeah. And then do that. Up. Let's give that a go. Come on, little guy. Flip. Nah. Well, he's not freaking out. He's just not bumping into the trigger. He just keeps going. He's a free spark. He just keeps going. He does what he wants. Where's the code that bumps it? Is this not it? Point B transform. Flip. Point A and point B. Point A. Point B. Point A. Point B. Well, the time has come to debug. No! And that's the last of my coffee. You know what a breakpoint is? Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you. I remember that we did something like that a year ago. However, it's been a year, so I do not remember how to do that. Isn't it where you put in a line and see where it breaks? You put in a line to see where it breaks, don't you? I just can't remember what you put in. I could also get up the tutorial video and see what his code looked like. Let's remove the condition. This one, the else if. And also try maths abt vector 2 distance. What line would I put that in? Current point equal. This one? Line 43. And oh, these. We did remove these earlier. Yeah. Remove these earlier. Let me do that. Let's do that. Max mentioned that we should remove those. I put them back just in case, but I will listen to the coders. You guys are correct. You guys are correct. I will listen. Now he's freaking out. Now he's freaking out. He's not a happy boy. I'm gonna quickly get up the tutorial I followed just to see. Well, that's if I can find it. Bring that over here. I mean, it's not gonna be as hard as scrolling all the way back to last year when I was watching a video. At least I was watching it last week. Where is my history? It might help. I watch so much YouTube. It's not good. It's because it's what I listen to in the background whilst I work. Make point B and point A and point B switch places. Maybe, oh, do you mean like just drag these? Put this one here. And that one there. Not a labeling issue. He just continued right on by. That's a kill of respawn point. That was me looking at variables from another script, which I learned. Oh yes, and we went through all the different videos to try and see. The court has ordered you to watch 10 videos from your YouTube watch later as punishment. I never put anything on watch later. I just go to my history. That is my watch later. Come on for enemies. Where is patrolling? Enemy patrol. Right, give me your script. Give me your script. Where is it? Right. He's done. He has this. He has this. YouTube knows me better than myself, so it knows which videos I want to watch later on myself. Copy it as is. Does he have a... They never post it. They never post it. Oh, his scripts are available through his Patreon. Understandable, you have to pay for the work. Understandable. Man is doing good work. If that doesn't work, try changing the line 35 with Metroidvania. Let's try the math thing. 35 and 40. Where? Oh, I see. Hang on. I just gotta put that here. Like that. Like that. What's expected? What does it want? What does it want from me? What does it want from me? I do not know. Parentheses. Where is it broken? Oh. The name math does not exist in current context. Maths doesn't exist, guys. We're saved. Close after position. Oh. After here. Here. Okay. Math still doesn't exist. I gotta add the library. Okay, hang on. Bear with, bear with. Is anybody in these comments having the same problems as me? Someone said for those having issues, try increasing the float in lines 35 and 40 to a larger number. You may just not be getting close enough to each point. Does that make sense? This, the float. Make the float bigger. I'm just gonna undo the math. We can come back to the math. We can come back to math. Increase the float. What if we increased it to a really large number, like 1? But it didn't spit it back out. My studio's broken. Ah, it's the float. It's the float. It's the float that did it. I don't know why the float did it. I don't know what the float was. So what we changed was the float from 0.5 to 1.5. If someone wants to explain to me why that made a difference, that would be great. But it works, so now we can test. Hang on. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh no! No! I don't have to do this for every single respawn event, do I? Oh wait, hang on. Wait. Hold your boats. Hold on to your boats. Oh my god, can I click on the right thing? Hold on to your boats. Hold the boats, folks. Folks, hold on to your boats. This 1.2. Player controller. Where's the player controller? Player. Controller. It doesn't like it. How did I get that in last time? How did I do that last time? Where is my super suit respawn point? Here. Oh. Is this not the same as this? This is not the same. This is not the same. Okay, hang on. Hang on, we're gonna try something. I think I know what's happened here. I'll jump over this. Right, we're gonna go around this way. And that means we've gone past the save point. Nice, okay, so that works. Hang on, we're just gonna get up to the enemy. Hang on. I don't wanna. No! We fixed this! Why doesn't it work? Hang on, I think I know what's happening. It's these. These are interfering. These save points are interfering. I need to get rid of these. There's the other one. This. Delete that. This. Respawn point. Do I have this as a prefab? Prefab? Can I make a prefab from this? Prefab. Prefab? Replace. How do I make a prefab from this? This is from the center of the monster to the center of the point. Your monster's size and dimensions are different. Ah, hence why it was never close enough. Ah. How do I make a prefab? Prefabs. Do I drag this into here? I remembered. I remembered. Right, and then we can drag this here, yes? Which is super squishied, but it'll do. Right. I'm gonna move my person. Yep. Over here. I think it was the, Let me turn down that stop audio. There we go. So you guys can listen to the game music. Vaguely. I do need to sync up the audio of the running, but that is a later issue. Right. Here. Hit that. 1, 2, 3. Why? I thought we fixed this. Hang on. Right. No! We had this fixed! Why? How did it break again? We had this! We fixed it! I did a big brain! Oh. Now it's back to square one again. Put back the Hollow Knight music. Need some calm lo-fi music. Right, hang on. Right, okay, right. Player respawn. Is this saved? I thought this fixed the issue. It doesn't. That's it. I don't know, man. Just won't fully reset all the movement after dying. Here we go, right. Yeah. Hey, it resets after flipping. The movement is super slow. Why? Why is the movement super slow? We're back to square one. Even though my code said it worked, it didn't work. Was it because of the drag? Was it because of the drag? Drag multiplier. This. Is this? How do we reset it? Can move equal to true? Yeah, how do we reset all variables? Let me try player controller and move. Like that. We're gonna can move in public. Let's see if this works. Yeet myself off a cliff a little bit. Yep. Yep. Oh! Shoot, that fixed it. But did it fix? Did it fix it? Right, now we gotta die by an enemy. Because we thought this was fixed earlier. Right, I'm gonna pretend that I'm really bad at the game. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, still fine. Yes, I died. I did. Start the death counter! Right, need to run all the way through here. Oh my god. I'd help if I could actually play my own game, that would be great. Oh, that's not good. That means that this isn't... Well... Okay, but I go back there. Game is beautiful. Thank you. It's a buggy mess, but at least it looks pretty. Okay. This respawn thing is giving me such a hassle. What reset function would you recommend? Maybe that's going to help. Also, Broly, welcome back on in. Welcome back on in. I feel like once we get past this public void reset in player controller. Where are my public voids? Do I not have a public void area? We're just gonna add it down here. Public void reset. it would set all variables to defaults and you would call it whenever you respawn the player in 1,000 places. Place it at the end. Place it at the end. At the very end of the script, here. Like that. Making a reset function for the player would be smart. Yes, yes. Like this. Like that. Like this. Like that. Put those resets you did in there. None of that. The resets I did, put them in there. These. These. Yeah. Putting them in the brackets, I'm assuming. Amazing. Like these. Now, core player controller reset.